Good morning.
Good morning. Is it morning still? It is.
It is barely.
Where did my paper go? There it is. Hi, everybody. In case you don't know, I'm Father Wickard, and you are?
Mary Sims.
Very good.
Yes.
So we're doing a coffee and donut session early.
With actual donuts.
We have donuts and we have
exciting.
coffee. It's odd because we're been more in a hurry today.
Today's been crazy.
It's been crazy, and we're doing this early, and we have coffee and donuts.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
It's my first feed for the day.
Yeah, actually mine too. Thanks for the coffee again, by the way.
Yeah. Well, thanks to John again.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The gift that keeps on giving.
John is that way after all. Which we have two new seminarians here also. They're not here with us obviously this morning unless
they're hiding.
Right there. No, so Mark and Joseph are out actually helping to set things up for Mass right now.
Hey.
Right. So Mass is outdoors this weekend, starting, well, actually it started this morning. The thunder
is
and
dramatic
lightning.
Mass I think I've ever been a part of.
Thunder and lightning, pouring down rain.
Yeah.
And it was incredible. It was amazing. So it was nice to be there present with a number of people. I think we said there are 27 people this morning for Mass. And I think that Mass, if it's not, I think it's full already for the 5 p.m. to 10 a.m. And then we're almost full at the 8 and the noon also. So
wow. Yeah.
if you haven't signed up on Calendly.com, there's a link actually on our parish Facebook page. So you don't want to just go to Calendly. I don't know if you'd be able to find it or not. But go to our parish website or Facebook page or to the email that we sent out to you yesterday, and there's a link on that to sign up on Calendly. We don't have the ones for next weekend set up because we wanted to learn. This is new for us, doing Mass outside, signing up like this. So we're learning, and we didn't want to put up the sign-ups until we kind of learned some things, and we'll put them up Monday for next weekend. And we're asking that if people sign up this weekend, that they don't sign up next weekend, at least at this point, unless we open that up to more people. If we see that that's not filling up, then we'll give you the green light for if that's not filling up for some reason. But we want to make sure that everybody that wants to come has a chance to come to Mass.
Yeah.
And Mass is going to be different.
A lot
different. So what's different for you, Mary?
I am no longer standing in front of people directing them. It's just singing by myself, and nobody in the congregation is allowed to sing with me. So I will be 30 feet at least away from anybody else, so that my voice doesn't infect anybody. And then, we're not going to sing Mass parts. So the Mass Ordinary will not be sung. The Mass Propers will be sung, but just by me, chanted. And hymns are pared down to like offertory only at this point.
And they've encouraged us even to sing songs that people don't necessarily know, which is going to be hard for people. And we understand that, but it's to discourage people from singing. Sometimes, you hear a song that you just know, it's in your soul, right? And so you just start to sing it. You start to join in. And
if you're at home, you can still do that.
That's true. If you're at home, you can do that. But the people who are there present aren't able to do that. And we have to discourage that in every way possible. And so they've said no singing by the congregation.
Which would be hard to do anyway because everybody has to be wearing a mask.
Right. Everybody has a mask on. And actually, we discovered even from our the Mass out there this morning, I hate that we call it, like we've been talking about it as a trial run, I suppose, but Mass is never a trial run. Mass is the Mass. So, but we learned a lot of things out there this morning too. And one is that if it's pouring down rain, Mary's probably going to go in the classroom.
Yeah.
So she has a microphone, which is what it's feeding into, and people will be able to hear that in the parking lot. You'll be able to hear that at home. It's plugged directly into the laptop that we're running this on. So she'll be in a different place singing. Well, in the same place, you'll be able to see her, but she'll be on the other side of window glasses, and it's raining. So.
But seeing me is not important anyway.
It's all kinds of things that popped into my head. I thought I've seen and not heard, but no, that's not the case.
Yeah,
It's the other way around.
exactly.
So there's a number of things that we need you to know. And so I'm going to kind of just go through things that happened from the beginning. And we're going to try and do this as quickly as possible so that this video isn't super long, because we've been running around also, and I've got a million things still to attend to after this. But from the beginning, it's important to know that you have to be registered in order to be able to come and participate in Mass, because we have a limited number of people, and I understand that that's hard for people, and people want to be there. And I've had already an email asking, how can you turn us away? And I don't have a choice in the matter. It's either we do this way, or nobody in the diocese gets to celebrate Mass. So I have to be obedient to my authorities, right? And we need to, it's a good, somebody said in the training session that we had this morning, it's a good lesson just for us in obedience. And it's hard. It's been hard all along the way, I think, but it's important. And we're doing it for the safety of people. That's the most important thing, that it's for the safety of people. I have coffee on my hand now. I'm just going to lick my finger. I won't touch anybody. I won't touch anybody. I won't touch anybody else, I promise.
Put your mask back on.
That's right, yeah. So you have to be registered. You'll have to check in when you get to Mass also. You won't be able to park in the school parking lot. The school parking lot will be closed off. So you'll have to park either in the church parking lot or the upper parking lot. And then there's crosses that are taped on the ground for you to know this is where I need to enter. So once you see those crosses, then you can begin to form a line to check in for Mass also. And then once you get into the parking lot, once you're sent through, then they'll help you to be seated also, and everybody needs to remain distanced apart. So we've kept the crosses how far apart? Did you hear me say that out there earlier?
Is it 14 feet?
Well, no,
seven
seven feet.
For, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So 7 feet apart. So we're keeping it even more than what they're talking about, just to be on the extra safe side. And we have the space out there, so we might as well.
How early do you think people should come?
Well, that's a good question. You need to probably get to Mass about 20 minutes early, just so that people can get through. We can get people checked through. We have a couple of tables that'll be running that. But then we can get you seated. We're going to seat people beginning towards the front. And there's space there in the front that's where the 14 feet apart comes in. So we have spaces across the front that are 14 feet apart. So that can be either for family members, or we're, of course, encouraging people who are vulnerable to stay home, right? Because we're concerned about you. We love you, and we want you to be here with us for a long time, right? We don't want anybody catching the virus and something bad happening. So that space is for them also. So for large families, they kind of have a bubble, right, in which to maintain themselves. And for those who might be more vulnerable also. But again, encouraging those who are more vulnerable, please stay home right now and watch from live stream, continue to do that, and hopefully we'll be able to all get back to some semblance of normal sooner rather than later, I hope. But patience also. So we're learning obedience and patience.
Patience.
Yeah. And humility, I
suppose. I had a tough time with both.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
From the time you get out of your cars, though, it's important. People are going to be excited to see each other.
Yeah.
And you can see that even this morning, too, right?
Yeah.
People were excited to see one another. We've got to maintain that social distance. So from the time you get out of your cars, and the bishop called me specifically last night and talked about this aspect in particular. So to maintain that social distance from the time you get out of your car until after Mass, you get back to your car. Right. So
what if people don't have masks?
If they don't have, that's a good question. So if you don't have a mask, when you get to the check-in table, we'll have a mask there available for you. A mask for mask.
Mask you right up.
Yeah, mask you right up for mask.
Yeah.
So we have that option. We have a limited supply, of course. I mean, we have a few hundred of them, but they have to last for a while too. So I encourage you to bring your own mask. But
Yeah, and hang on to it.
yeah, then you can hang on to that. Yeah, don't give us the mask back.
Yeah.
You can then take it home and bring it back the next time you're able to attend mass. Let's see. We have papers here of things that I kind of wanted to hit with you. An email is being sent out to you with all of these things as well. Actually, I just sent it right before I ran over here, literally sprinted over here with the camera bag in hand and all of those things. And that's being sent out to you as we speak. They're working on putting that together, or putting the email together and sending it out to you. And then that's being translated also into Spanish. So, then, if you're sick, what do you do if you're sick?
Stay home.
Yeah, stay home.
Yeah.
It's like going. Well, no. Hopefully, you're more excited than going to school, I suppose. But when you're kids and you're sick and you're like, "Oh, I'm sick. I'm gonna stay home." Okay. But please stay home if you're sick. If there are symptoms, and we've put those out there also, if you have certain symptoms, that's there when you go to register to come to Mass. Also, certain symptoms, stay home, but that'll be also at the table. If you see, hey, I've met one of these criteria, then I probably shouldn't be here. You can head back and watch Mass online, okay? So, again, we're just trying to keep... Yeah, the dispensation holds true. Thank you. It's a good thing I have her here, right? The dispensation holds true too. So the Archbishop is continuing to extend that dispensation from attending Mass. So you're not required, or you're not obligated in the same way to attend Mass right now. So there's no sin that's incurred there, right? Let's see. So again, Mass will continue to be live streamed on Facebook Live, and then we'll upload it later to YouTube. That'll be one Mass tonight, the 5 p.m. Mass, and then the 10 a.m. Mass, and the noon Mass tomorrow, I think.
Oh, 8 a.m. is not going to be live?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So I think it's just the 10 a.m. and the noon Mass. That'll give our camera people a bit of a break, too.
And last week, when Father and I did Coffee and Donuts, we did a poll about doing all the readings of the Vigil Mass tonight, and that's not going to be an option anymore because
We have to keep Mass shorter.
Mass has to be like an hour, under an hour.
It has to be under an hour, but they want to keep it. They want us to keep it as short as possible, which I'm sure that some of you will be super excited about. And I said this in my email yesterday too. Don't be too excited about it being shorter, because that hurts my feelings. I just want to spend time with you. That's why Mass sometimes a little longer, and I want you to have that opportunity to spend it with the Lord. Most importantly, that's the most important thing.
But we won't be able to do all 4 of those readings. So
right.
Yeah.
So the readings will be not the same for each Mass. Tonight we'll have 2 different readings than what will be tomorrow. But I just realized that I have my little mask
I know,
right
I
here
was going to
sticking out
say,
of
you
my
could
pocket.
hang off your ear or something.
Could be like a handkerchief for your suits, right?
Oh yeah, that's very dapper.
Yeah. That doesn't work very well. Let's put that back away. Okay. Let's see, what else? Restrooms, we're encouraging people to use restrooms before they come out. So use them at home before you come here. You can use the restroom, but we're only allowing one person into each bathroom. So one guy can go into the men's room, one woman can go into the ladies' room at a time, and that will be monitored also. And those bathrooms will also be sanitized after each Mass. So. And that'll be over in the school, the lower part of the school. So the Mass itself is actually in the school parking lot. I don't know if I said that from the beginning, but it's in the school parking lot, right? Okay. We've talked about cantors. Oh, the Archbishop has also asked us to make sure that people are not signing up for multiple parishes for Mass. So don't sign up here at St. Brendan's and think, oh, I might not get in next weekend, so I'll go over to Holy Family and sign up. That's not the way it's supposed to work. We need to give people the opportunity, everybody who wants to go to Mass, the opportunity to do that. So please just be considerate, be charitable towards others, and make sure that you're not signing up at multiple parishes, even the same weekend for that matter, right? If you think, oh, I'll try and sign up here. If I don't get in, I'll try and sign up. No. Yeah, we can't do that, okay? Then our list is cut off anyway once we reach our maximum. So if you're on the list, you're getting in, and if not, you'll get a message that you're not able to be there or that it's already full. No processions will be in Mass, so this is how Mass will be shortened and
Yeah.
things that'll be different. It's going to be real different.
Mhm.
Like we said, no singing, so that'll shorten the Mass
So no
already.
entrance procession, and then with communion.
Also, no communion procession. So communion will be at the end of Mass instead of, after the end of Mass, I should say.
After the final blessing.
After the final blessing. So people will remain where they are, and I will come to you and distribute Holy Communion to you. So you stay where you are. And again, the Archbishop has asked that everybody would receive on the hand only. And to receive on the hand only, let's make sure this is important, because if I touch your hand or you touch my hand as I'm giving you communion, we have to both stop, purify our hands, because we just touched the Lord, right? So you'll consume first the host, the Eucharist. But we would then have to stop at that point. I would purify my hands in terms of making sure that I have no particles left of the precious body of the Lord on my hands. And then I have to sanitize my hands before I can continue distributing communion to everybody else. And then we're asking that you would do the same thing, right? That you would purify first, because you have particles on your hand of Jesus' body, right? So we don't just want you to go straight into sanitizing your hands. That's not the way that works. So you can also do that as you leave Mass, right? But the option will be there for you to go and sanitize, purify and sanitize your hands.
And needless to say, the precious blood.
Right. Yeah, there will be no precious blood distributed either right now. So there's all kinds of things. Okay. Homily will be shorter. Don't get too excited about that either. It hurts my feelings. Intercessions also will be shorter. No sign of peace, which we've already been doing. The precious blood we've also already been doing. No collection will be taken up during the Mass like as we normally would. There will be collection baskets that will be towards the front of where the altar is, and people can drop them in on the way in or on the way out if they're wanting. And I just, as I think about that, I want to pause and say thank you to people. I've been overwhelmed with the response of people. I think, collections, they're not up to where they were before, we went into all of this, but I'm amazed at how many people have sent in donations to the church, their donation to the church, their stewardship to the church, and are doing it online, right? There's all kinds of things that, and it's allowing us to continue to do the work that we're doing, and have staff also that we have, right, and doing all the work that they're doing behind the scenes. So, okay. No presentation of the gifts either, so nobody will be bringing up bread and wine. Again, anytime that there's sort of a transference of one thing to another person, they're trying to avoid that as much as possible. No children's liturgy of the word. I can't sing the Mass parts, because if I sing the Mass parts, then your natural reaction is going to be, if I sing, for example, the Lord be with you, you're going to sing probably back and with your spirit, right? And so I can't sing the Mass parts, and that was one thing I noticed this morning.
Yeah.
I started to sing one of the prayers. I think it was the prayer after communion.
Yep.
I started to sing that just out
Force
of
habit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I had to stop, and I was like, oh. then I just prayed it. Let's see. Did we say that we're asking people to bring a chair from home?
No. That's a good one.
So chair from home. If you have a chair, please bring it from home. Again, then we're not, different people aren't touching that same chair. You brought it with you. You'll take it home with you once Mass is over.
And this weekend, you might want to consider an umbrella.
Yeah, umbrella too. Yeah. Well, the nice thing is so we had tents that we were setting up.
Yeah.
But now, then this morning, we also discovered more people that had tents. So there are more people who are bringing tents. We have one that's like 20 by 30 feet, so
Awesome.
It's pretty big. So that'll be set up also. So there will be cover but not for everybody, I don't think. So if
It's
you
good to be prepared.
bring those umbrellas, yeah. And again, the chair. But if you don't have a chair, we have chairs for you too. So also, if you could bring hand sanitizer or sanitizing wipes, right, to bring those as well. So again, we have a limited supply of those in the church. At some point, I'm sure we're going to run out, and it's still extremely difficult to get those. In fact, I don't think you can get them right now. So, and we, obviously, having this many people come here would present a challenge. So, Lots of stuff, lots of
Yeah.
changes. But we wanted you to be prepared so that when you come, you're like, what in the world is this, right? Hi Ron.
Hi.
We're videotaping something right
Oh,
now.
sorry.
That's okay. Ron is laughing out there. I can see him too. But
Oh,
so
that's great.
he came in. Ron. If you don't know Ron Hernandez, he's a great guy. And he comes in every Saturday and he vacuums in here in the church every day, every Saturday. And so he was coming in to do that, and we've occupied his space right now here in the library.
We're gonna get donuts. all
We're
over
just
the
about done, so we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah.
But I know that things are going to look different, and it's going to be, that's hard. There's not as much singing, but we're still able to offer finally publicly the Mass, and you're able to participate in that, and so in person, which is important also. There's nothing like being able to do that in person.
And
Yeah.
receive the Eucharist.
And receive
It'll be
the
a first for a
Eucharist.
lot of people.
Yeah. At the end,
Long time.
after the end of Mass again.
Yeah.
So, God bless you guys. I hope that you're staying well. Thank you again, Mary, for coming in and doing this with me. It's helpful to go back and forth with this also. So
It's a lot to cover.
there is. Yeah. I look forward to seeing you guys soon.
Yay.
All right. God bless you, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye.